part of the thing you talk about the business journey, and you want us to wrap up, and that's good. But I want to share something with the audience. I want to bring this behind me. Very, very important. So what type of business to do? If you don't mind, let me just grab the whiteboard. Right. I learned this in the 90s. This is one of the most powerful things that you're going to learn in life, especially in the free world. I mean, I'm talking about the West here now. You know, it might not work in Africa at this moment in time where they're doing things to people, but in the West, there's two types of people. It's already predestined. Mm-hmm. There's a 95 percenters and there's a 5 percenters. Mm-hmm. 54% of people are going to get to age 65 or retirement age broke. I'll explain to you why. Let's use a nominal figure of £1,000. According to pensions, which might not be there by the time we get to 65, by the way. Let's say you're working in this month of May and you're being paid £1,000 on your job. If April is when you retire, that £1,000 dropped to 300. But most people, as you know, Oscar said, they cannot make ends meet. So if you cannot make ends meet at 1,000, how are you going to make it meet at 300? Doesn't work. Then 36% of people are going to pass away. It has nothing to do with money. From the likes of Princess Diana to somebody just die of COVID or whatever, that's life. Why is that important? Some of the things that we put off, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it when I retire. You probably are not, who guarantees you retirement? You know, as far as I know, God does not give anybody a lease on life. Right? So you got that. Then 5% are going to work after 65, not because they want to, but because they have to. They have to pay the electricity bill, they have to help the grandkids and so on. So that's 95%. This is a very important table. 4% are financially independent. Money works for them, whether it's investment and so on. And it varies the sort of money they make. They make, 50, 60,000, millions, whatever, financially independent. And then you got the 1%. These are your Gates, your Dangotes of this world, that are the 0.01% people that are wealthy. They have sought out the problem that's in the Bible to say, a good man should leave an inheritance for his children's children. They've conquered that. So there's a 95 and 5%. Very important, right? Now, what we do, or the way we're trained, this formal education that we go to go get, instead of getting the real education, is we're programmed to work this job. So we're programmed to work for the 5 percenters. People want to work for Google, IBM, and blah, blah, blah. And what the 5 percenters have in abundance is they have money. So you give them your most important asset, which is your asset of time, right? And they give you a paycheck. But watch where that paycheck is going. They give you a paycheck, and most people by the 14th of the month, they're broke. Fact, right? The reason why is you've given them your time. Now you're going to give them your money. You say how? Well, you buy that Starbucks coffee. You buy that newspaper. You pay your rental mortgage. You pay your car insurance. You do this, you do that. The money goes back. So you just find yourself in a constant rotation. You just rotate. You just spinning your wheels. Now, what happens after a period of time, you have people in this group that say, I don't want to be rich. Wealth is bad. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. The cost of money and everything else. What they fail to realize is by you existing, by you breathing oxygen on a daily basis, you're making these people wealthy anyway. You're making these people be able to educate their kids in the best school going. You're able to make these people put diamond rings on their wife's fingers and live in whatever. You're doing it because they can't do it without you. So now what's the point? The business that you want to do is the business that serves these people. That's where the money is. That's where in a book called Thou Shalt Prosper, the rabbi said, Jews don't build businesses in villages. You have to go where the money is. So where's the money? Food, if you're good at it. Things like haircut that somebody needs on a repeat. It's not every day you buy a car, but you know, soon when COVID will be gone by God's grace, we're all running to the barbers and the women are going to the hairdressers. These are the stuff that you take the simplest businesses and have a different vision. I tell people, I didn't build a 5-star business when we turned millions over. I built a 5-star business from day one. So you have to have a bigger image. You have to find something that you can serve this population so that you can live here. I got a call, or not call, a Facebook message from somebody I've never met in my life. Oh, I need some advice. Anyway, that particular day, I was less busy, so I replied and said, what do you need advice? Oh, I'm looking to set up a business selling designer shoes. I said, designer shoes where? In Sierra Leone. I said, are you mad? The people that can buy designer shoes in Sierra Leone come overseas to get it themselves. Find something. You know, go organize roast meat selling that the ordinary man does not even have to think about, but they need it so they empty their pocket and give you that money. And then just build a system around that. But that's key. Find something that you can service these people here to be here. That's how it works. I hope you got that.